So today we're going to be changing the watch battery. I'm going to be putting in a new battery, and I've got my fancy dancy watch repair tools that you're supposed to stick this in and pry that up like that. And there's the battery there underneath that white tab. So, yep. This watch is not running. Okay, so that whole thing comes out. And there's our battery. Plus side is up. Our new battery out. Yeah, don't you just love these cases that products come in? You kind of have to break into these things. But yeah, so now we have our new battery there ready to go in. Take the old battery out. Put the new battery in. Put the plastic protective thingy in that keeps everything in place. Yep. Looks like it's running. See the second hand moving there. Now here comes the tricky part, folks, is putting the back on without cracking the watch face. And for years I had real problems doing this, but I got a special tool now that should help me put this on without breaking the watch. So this is the new fancy tool that I had to get to put watch backs back on. It's a press. Put the watch in and screw that down. So let's try this. There you go. Let's shed a little more light on the subject. see what this does. Now this is the first time I'm using this, so I'm just taking this gently. Might have to change the top piece here. What we did here is we took off the top part of that press. I changed my lighting source here, so we'll see what this does for us. But what we're doing is we're sizing the top part of this press here so it properly squeezes the back here. So let's try this now. So it looks like the watch back is back on. No damage to the front face. And that was the objective. So the watch press works. The idea is you size the bottom plate for the face. You get the top plate sized roughly for the back, and you turn and squeeze. When you're done, hopefully you'll have a working watch. So the objective is to put the watch band back on, but the secret here is I didn't tell you is I actually have a twin of this watch, so I can see how it goes back together, because when I took this one apart I forgot which was the top band and which was the bottom band here on the watch. So I went and got the watch's evil twin and see how that is put together. So now we could reassemble this one. Learned I do have a fancy dancy tool here to put this back together again. If you can see that tip there, it's got a notch for the pin. I wasn't aware I had that until I just had to dig through my new kit here, my watch repair kit, and find this tool. I'm a real watch repair beginner here, and I just learned it's also better to it when you're doing this to come at it from the back of the watch. Of course, it's also better when the camera is not in your face. But there you go. So there's the watch all back together again and running. And there's it, the twin. So you can see both watches are up and running again. I wanted to show you the watch repair kit that I was playing with or using. I got this about a month ago and I first broke it out and used it today. But I got this kit because I was tired of having watches and most of all not being able to change the frickin' batteries in them, okay, without breaking the watch in the process. I mean, I could definitely get into the watches, I can definitely get at the battery, but when I put the watches back together again, I would end up breaking them. So I would just go to get another cheap watch. Okay. I have not figured out why the watch kit includes this hammer. Okay, why you would bang on a watch is a mystery to me, but as we say at my workplace, if you can't fix it, get a bigger hammer, I guess. But I don't know. Okay. So this is the tool I use to open the watch back. Waiting for the camera to focus here. That came in the watch kit. There's a bag of chips and goodie things for this tool that I figured out is in here that's very useful. So looks like you would just change out the tip and put in what is required for your repair that day, your watch repair. I know this tool is to take the backs off of a certain type of watch that has little indents on it. Okay, this is a pin replacement tool where in the bands and stuff like that you can replace pins or remove links. You got screwdrivers and various pin tools here. Okay, you've got a kit of tins. These are the little nut fixtures that go into this tool for the different sizes. This is another back removal tool or whatever. Okay, that's a fancy pair of tweezers there. But so far I've had to use this tool and this tool have come in handy. And I did use one of these screwdrivers, but I didn't really need to because that was before I figured out I had this fancy dancy tool.